do turkey. Oh my gosh, you guys. So my audio went out. So here we are. So we're doing a Friendsgiving at work. And so I volunteered to do turkey and stuffing. So here we have the bird all, washed. And I'm getting ready to prep it. So normally I stuff the heck out of this turkey with compound butter. But before I do that, I dry it thoroughly. The skin, make sure all that moisture is there so that the butter will stick to the skin. So that's what I started doing. And the compound butter that I use about 2 cups of butter or 4 sticks. So that's a lot of butter, you guys, but that's what keeps the turkey very moist. And so this is the seasoning I added to the butter. And it's a really good combination of spices, salt, garlic, some really nice Mexican spices, which that combination with the turkey is very good. And of course, lots of black pepper. And since the butter was salted, I didn't add any extra salt. So that's pretty much, what I do with a turkey. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'll take you guys in and show you a little bit more on how I dress or prep this turkey for the oven. So overall, it's all about the butter. And I try to get as much of the butter under the skin and over the skin. And that's pretty much it. And you stuff the cavity with some apples and some onions and citrus, and that keeps the inside moist. And so that's pretty much it. Let me take you back. So this baby is nice and dry overall, and I'm really happy because this particular turkey, the skin from the breast is not torn. Sometimes it's ripped, and that allows a lot of the moisture to escape from that breast. So the fact that this one is fully intact really makes me happy, because that would keep the moisture, that breast meat, from drying out really fast. So yeah, we are done here. So let me show you how I prep this compound butter. So in goes the black pepper, a couple of tablespoons, and then the carne asada mixed seasoning, and I use a lot of that, maybe a quarter of a cup. So yeah, that butter is really nice and seasoned very well, and as it melts on that turkey breast, all that flavor will be infused, and so it gives it a really nice, delicious layer of flavor. And so you want your butter to be softened so that it will incorporate all the beautiful delicious seasoning that you're adding. And so I went ahead and mixed this really nice and get all that season turned in. And then we are gonna keep mixing until every nook and cranny of that butter is enveloped with the black pepper and the carne asada. All right, this part should come with a warning on this because it feels like I'm violating this turkey. But this is exactly what you want to do. Gently stick your hands into between that skin and the meat of that breast and try to get pockets in there, because that's where the butter is gonna be in. So I move my hands across that turkey, And there's a wiggle and a whine in every corner that I could find. Behind the legs, each leg, make sure that there's sufficient pockets so I can stuck some butter in there. And yeah, that's pretty much what I do when I prep a turkey. So there you have it. Yikes. Okay, so yeah, take a nice peek under there. One last shove, and here comes the butter. And yeah, we're gonna just shove as much butter into those pockets as we can. And then what I'll do to prevent that skin from further getting ripped, I'm gonna just try and move that butter from the top towards the back. And in that way, I'm not stressing the skin too much. And yeah, just try and shove it, put it as far back on that breast as you can. And in that way, yeah, look at that. All that breast meat will be saturated with melted butter and carne asada seasoning. There's nothing better than turkey Mexican style. I love it. So yeah, I went ahead and made my rounds in all of the pockets with that compound butter. And then finally, I packed the rest of it on the top of the breast meat and around the legs. And here comes the best part, almost the icing on the cake, if you want to call it like that. Well, not the onions, but I stuffed the cavity with onions and apples, and I had a grapefruit, so I did half of that. Yeah, this really is a violation of turkey. Now that I'm watching this and doing a voiceover, this is just crazy what we do to turkeys, but they are so good, and Thanksgiving is all about turkey. What's Thanksgiving without a turkey? Anyway, I tuck one leg into the back there. And then what I was talking about is the icing on the turkey, so to speak. So what I do as a final step is get some bacon strips, and any brand will work, doesn't have to be special. But I then cover the breast with bacon strips, and that will protect it even further from losing a lot of moisture. And then at the end of the day, what you'll have is crispy bacon, and that skin will be delicious. Man, I tell you. Anyway, so our baked turkey now, 20-pounder, is almost ready for the oven. So I went ahead, continue with about 10, I think there were about 10 strips of bacon across that breast meat. But what I'll do is, put it into the oven, start off at 450 for about a half an hour, where all the juices get sealed in at high temperatures. And then I'll drop the oven temperature down to about 325, 350, and cook this bird for about 10 to 12 minutes per pound. So it'll be about 4 hours or so at 325. And then I'll keep basting it and checking it to see how it goes. Okay, you guys, so this bird is in the oven. We're gonna start the cooking process at 450 for about half an hour, and then I will drop the temperature to about 325, and we'll cook it for another 3 to 4 hours. You guys, we are about 2 hours in this bird. And so I'm gonna just go ahead and baste it a little bit, get some of the juices back onto the bird. And the bacon, oh, the smell is so delicious. You guys, this is incredible. Wish we had smell-o-vision. One of these days we should. Maybe Elon Musk is gonna invent some smell-o-vision for people like us, right? but it's just really delicious. It smells really good. So yeah, we're gonna let this go another 2 hours or so, and it should be just about nice and ready. Okay, so we are about an hour out, and the ties are reading about 165 degrees. So I'm gonna give it one last basting, and then we are definitely gonna be all set to go. And this turkey is looking really good. Yep, that bacon did its job, all that butter, beautiful. Okay, so I took the turkey out, and look at this baby. Oh, it is very nice and brown, and we're reading about 175, which is perfect. So I'm gonna let this sit for about an hour before I start to carve it. So all those juices will reabsorb back into the bird. So wow, thank you guys. I will bring you back in when I carve it up and show you what it looks like, final product. Hey you guys, so we are gonna carve this baby, and what I want to do is just take the wings out and put that aside, and then go in for the breast. And let's see, moment of truth. Oh, this is definitely, look at all that juice. Oh my. Oh, it is very juicy. Very, very juicy. Oh, I don't know if the camera can catch it, but this is what you want. Mission accomplished. This is really very good. All right, you guys, so I do want to try and get this breast and the juice, how juicy it is. You can see, look at that. Wow, very nice, very nice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and carve the rest of this out, and then thank you guys for watching. This was really great to take you through what how I do a turkey.